It's that man again, it's that man again. Yes, Mr. Boaty is here. By order of authority, he entertains the men and the queens, mother's pride and joy, Mrs. Boaty's boy. And it's useless to complain when troubles brewing, it's his doing. That man again.
Oh, I might need this, mightn't I? Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Friday Night Live. And it is that time where together we wave away the week and we welcome in the weekend, don't we? We certainly do. And I am thrilled with near orgasmic joy to be here with you for the next, well, minimum of 30 minutes. Probably going to end up being an hour as usual, isn't it? Oh, suit you, sir. And please enjoy your new candle. £1.50 that cost. Really outrageous. 85p in Safeways it was. Bloody Sainsbury's for you. So, all the normal rules apply, darling. I'd love to hear about your day. How have your days been? What have you been eating? What did I have? I can't remember. Oh, God, I'm not telling you what I had. I'm too ashamed. Oh, I'll tell you. I had a terrible meal for lunch. I mean, it was delicious. It was delicious. But um, not exactly a culinary masterpiece. Cast your mind back to about a month, and I bought some frozen battered sausages. Shoved them in the fridge. I ate half of them. There was only six in the thing, and they're only like tiny. So I ate three of them. And today I ate the remaining three with oven chips and that curry sauce made with that those granules I bought when I bought the battered sausages, and you all told me were absolutely terrible. Um, I know. I had that, and I had a slice of bread and butter with it as well, and it was bloody fabulous. It was so good. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It really was. Uh, and tonight, big treat. For those who don't know, it's the biggest celebration of the year tomorrow for the Nepali people. It's Dasera. So we already started celebrating tonight. Everybody had a drink, everybody apart from me, anyway. And we've got a very special meal. We've got a goat has been slaughtered, and we've got goat curry and tandoori goat liver, intestines, testicles, all of the good stuff. What was that? That didn't pop up on that one. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy's just. Oh, bless him. The fabulous Jimmy Quinn has just bunged a £2 for the candle. Bless you, Jimmy. Thank you, mate. So yeah, I've just had a little sample of the curry, and it is absolutely superb. Very special goat curry with all of the all of the expensive bits in it. So I'm really looking forward to that. And tomorrow will be a massive celebration. Now, obviously, I've been invited to everything, but I won't go. It's too. So at 10:30, everybody will meet at Ram's house, and depending on if they are older than Ram, then they will give Ram money. If they are younger than Ram, then Ram will give them money, and Ram will give them all a tiki, the red mark to the forehead. And then, a bit like trick or treating, they visit each other's houses in turn and do the same, give money or receive money. and everybody will provide a drink and food and all of that sort of thing. It's a lovely celebration. So we had a little bit of celebration tonight, and we will have a celebration in the restaurant tomorrow night. I will be given my tiki, and yeah, so there we are. And so food I was talking about, wasn't I? Lunch tomorrow, I will be filming Boaty's Saturday brunch again, and tomorrow is going to be a kind of my take on a little chef breakfast. I'm going to make, or I'm going to try and make, sauté potatoes. Um, so it'll be a sausage, bacon, tomato, baked beans, um, and sauté potatoes, possibly with a slice of toast as well. But I'm not going to cheat. When somebody on YouTube did a little chef breakfast, they cheated. Well, to be fair, they kind of didn't cheat because it was Little Chef who cheated. Because obviously, Little Chef used frozen sauté potatoes. So they weren't sautéed at all. They called them sauté potatoes. They were actually deep fried. I'm going to make, or try to make, proper sautéed potatoes. So I have this potato here, darlings. You see it there? Perfectly standard potato. And I will slice that. Parboil the slices, only a flash parboil. I won't take them too far. I'll keep the skin on the potato. I'll scrub it, but I'll keep the skin on so that will help the slices to hold their form. And then I'm literally going to saute them, which means frying in oil and butter. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's going to be tomorrow's lunch, darling. As always, I want to hear your food news. And somebody sent me some food news last night. It's a bit cheeky, this, but oh, hang on. Hang on. I should read some comments first, shouldn't I, before we start ploughing into the old voice notes. Voice notes are welcome, as always. Right, let's have a little glass of wine. Oh, everybody else had a good old drink at work. Vodka was the drink of choice tonight. I was a good boy. Didn't have a drop. I just had a Diet Coke. Yeah, man, a Diet Coke. Right, cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up yours. I hope you enjoyed today's ranting video, darlings. Thank you to those who watched it and tickled the like button. See, I'm getting used to that now. The trick is have a double helping on the first shot, and then you do get oh. I was going to say a minor winegasm, but that's not minor. That's moderate at the very least, I would say. Right, let's have a look at some comments, shall we? Lord Stiff Upper Lip is first cab off the rank. When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. Oh, and then he skips a bit. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 94? A very good question. Good evening, Lord Stiff Upper Lip. Peter P's here. Greetings, honourable host and community. And a jolly good evening to you, Peter P. The fabulous Jimmy Quinn is here. Good evening, Boaty and all. And the Archers is shit. No, it's not, Jimmy. You can say that many things are SH1T, but not the Archers. The Archers is a British institution. Carl Wells is with us. Good evening, all. Good evening, Carl. Barry is here. Greetings, all. That goes from City Alpha 5, of course. The M11 is here. Hey, oh, bloody cold tonight after an unusually warm day. Hope everybody is happy and well. Oh, that's very kind, Emma. Very kind indeed. Hope you're feeling better than you did yesterday. Uh, uh, Mark Lyons is with us and is currently scanning the Archer's Facebook page. Good man. Keeping up with the play. Excellent. Uh, he goes on. Caroline in Clitheroe, AFC Ainsdale away game, reminded me of the Clitheroe Kid radio show back in the 1960s. Do you remember that? Of course. Who doesn't remember the Clitheroe Kid, even though I wasn't born in the 1960s? And he goes on to say, good evening, one and all. Barry has spent the afternoon doing something that I've discovered I'm not allowed to discuss on live streams. And it's possibly one of the reasons why I kept getting demonetized. So, so you can read what Barry's been up to, but I'm not going to read it out. Amy is with us and says, hi all, I'm on the right side of 2 gin and tonics. You're a sensible woman, Amy. Excuse me, sleep will be soon. It's been a good Friday. I'm delighted to hear it. Are we all ready to set our watches, says Mark? I was bang on. Not a second out. Emma is making a hot water bottle up. What? So as in you haven't really got a hot water bottle, you're just making it up? Or as in you are making an empty bottle, filling it with hot water, and thus making it a hot water bottle? I imagine the latter rather than the former. I love something warm to cuddle in bed, says Amy. Well, don't we all? Don't we all? Oh, and Peter P says, Emma, the Moob Meister will soon warm you up. I love that, Moob Meister. That's really tickled me. Mark snuck a taste of his daughter's pink gin last night at the theatre and was pleasantly surprised. What do you mean, and we have one kid, Peter P? What one kid? Right, that is not a sufficiently severe wonk for me to try and unwonk you. Because you know what happens when I unwonk you? It just goes on for an hour. It's an hour of over-wonking, under-wonking, wonking free. The wonkers of Wimbledon come and are we, making good use of the wonks that we find. Things that the everyday folk leave behind. Oh, Uncle Bulgaria, he can remember the times when he wasn't behind the times. With his map of the world, pick up the papers and take them to Tobermory. All together now, underground. Oh dear. And the candle. Yes, indeed, you do have a candle. Pocahontas 100 is with us and says, evening, Boaty and all in chat. Hope all are well. Matron is here and retracted a message. Ollie Owls is here, my mate Steve, and some potentially exciting news. He is seeing if it is feasible while he is on a visit to Birmingham to see if it's feasible to come and see me and eat at the restaurant. And it would be so cool to catch up with Steve. I don't think we've ever actually met in real life. We've been online mates for, God, over 20 years, and I don't think we've ever met. And it'd be cool to meet him because, well, in one way, it won't be cool because he's far too good looking for my liking, and he gives you a complex. But we both have history with bicycles, so that would be cool. There'd be a lot to talk about. Good evening, all, says Bad Books. Well, that was better than Bruce. Says Barry. I'm glad you thought so. Matron's greeting everybody by name. Oh, and Matron's shouting at Ollie Owls. Matron has also been pals with Steve forever. We go a long way back, some of us, don't we? Ah, the early days of the internet. The power washer board. Oh, God. Do you know what? We need to have a reunion. We need to have a proper reunion of the old power washers. We had a bit of a do. we had a bit of a do at Richard's funeral, of course. Bless him, sadly missed, magnum opus. And then Steve, again now sadly missed, set up a couple. He went up north and met up with Priddle, Sarah Pridding, and some of that. Like we need a do somewhere central so that all the old crowd, some of whom will have met each other, some of whom won't. We all need to get together. We should have an eBay. You know what we should do? We should do a live stream. We should do a Power Washer reunion live stream, and we'll invite all of our old mates to come onto the live stream and join the community. Not exclusively, all of you lot as well. Obviously, it's your community, but we'd have to invite them all in one night and have a good old reminisce. That'd be cool, and see if we could set something up. Oh, lovely. Andrew Buttigieg is with us. Again, greeting everybody by name. Jimmy Quinn urges everybody to hit the like button. Is that a target on Boaty's forehead, says Peter P? Might be a reflection of the candle or something. Hopefully not a target. Mustard is with us, Project Nigel. Hello, Bratwurst burglars. Did you fund my wife? Asked Barry. No, I didn't fund your wife. She just sucked my duck and I ate her puppy. I love that sketch. That is one of the best sketches ever. I could go, who's just done right, let's have a look. John Stoodley has been a Momo and Chutney member for no fewer than 10 months. Hey, Boaty. Hey, chat. Hope all are okay in Boaty's world. Keep up the great work, John. Bless you, John. We all hope that you're well, and thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate it. So we've said hello to Mustard. We've established that I didn't fund Barry's wife. Brilliant sketch. If most of you, I'm sure, will know the sketch that we're talking about. Kiss my knee, Muddy Funster. Who are you calling Muddy Funster? Cake sucker. This film has been specially ruined for television. Brilliant. That was, I tell you what, anything that Harry Enfield and Paul Whitehouse do together is just genius, isn't it? Absolute genius. I loved Harry Enfield and Chums. And I loved the Fast Show as well. Not every single sketch on the Fast Show, but most of it. Good evening all, says Matron. If we get a great turnout, bracket, over 40 viewers in at one time, close bracket, I shall be chucking out community channel links. Oh, well, there we are. Well, we've got 41 at the moment, so I imagine that Matron will be as good as her words and bung out some links. Hi, Captain Muddy Funster, says Peter P. You're talking bull mud, you Muddy Funster. Oh, dear. I'd love to be a green, says Ollie Owls, but my channel, or maybe JPH's channel, won't let me. It's your channel. It's because you've got a business channel or something. I can't remember what it was. Certain channels can't be channel members. I'm sure it's a business channel or something like that. Testicles, says Mustard, apropos of nothing. Right, I tell you what, I've got lots of voice messages, so let's play them for you, shall we? And the first one, wouldn't be the same without him.
Good evening, sir. Went off my breakfast this morning. For the evening meal, I had burger and wedges.
Oh, wedges.
So just thought I'd pop online and see how you're doing this Friday night, sir. How is our wonderful Emma and the matron? Better known as Tracy and the captain. And is anybody having your crap tonight?
Yeah.
Because I know last time I was online, the wonderful Emma was having your crap.
Yeah,
And-
well.
And if anybody watched that, you'd see Boaty spit the drink out of his mouth. It was rather funny. All right, over and out from Mr. Parry, Paulson Light on the world. Could everybody please hit the like button for the Reverend Boaty, though? Thank you.
The Leisure Peninsula, of course. Oh, good evening, Mr. Parry. Always a joy to hear your dulcet tones. Now then. Here we are.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. Bad Books here.
Oh!
I find Boaty's lives quite educational, often saying afterwards, well, that taught me a lesson. Anyway, the dog wants to go to the bathroom. See you later.
Oh, let's play that one again. Have we heard that voice before? Oh, we might, yeah, I think we did.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman. Bad Books here. I find Boaty's lives quite educational, often saying afterwards, well, that taught me a lesson. Anyway, the dog wants to go to the bathroom. See you later.
Oh, fabulous. Fabulous. The lovely Mark, who we know and love as Bad Books. Excellent. Oh, dear. Is it the smoking god's birthday? I think they all bloody smoke. I nearly slaughtered my testicles earlier, says Steve, but I swapped the blades out and now they're as smooth as anything. God. Oh, dear. Manscaping. I haven't had a trim down there for a while, I must say. What with me getting married and everything, I suppose I'd better give the old garden hedge a bit of attention, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Testicles, says Matron. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a sobering moment when you see a goat's bollocks going into the tandoor. God. Okay, there is a slight cultural difference here, but I'm going to eat the lot, darlings. I'm really looking forward to it. To be honest, I mean, normal staff curry is like the best thing in the world anyway. So a super special one like we've got tonight, you could put anything in there. You could put elephant dung in that soup and you'd eat it gladly. Honestly, I had a taste of it just before the live stream. I thought, oh my God, so good, so good. Everybody's saying hello to each other, which is lovely. My lunch, says Amy, was chicken burger with lettuce and mayo. Now, I quite enjoy that. I haven't had it for a while, but I don't mind that in the least. Just some of those, any supermarket sells them. They're not expensive. 4 frozen southern fried chickeny type fillety burgery things. You know what I mean? You'll get 4 of them for about £2 or less, frozen, and they'll be in breadcrumbs with a bit of spice. Now, chuck one of those in the oven, have a nice white floury bun, very finely julienne some lettuce. Put a shed load of lettuce in the... Has somebody just done a nice thing? Mark has done a wonderfully nice thing. Mark has gifted 5 memberships. Oh my word. And just at the right time, there are 44 people watching. So, oh, Mark, that is incredibly kind and generous. Thank you very much indeed. And I can't wait to... I know I keep saying this, but I love the channel membership gifting thing because it does everything. It supports me, it supports the channel, and it introduces new channel members, and it gives people who maybe couldn't otherwise afford or justify becoming a channel member. So I love it. I think it's kind of the most giving of gifts or support, if you like. It's like a double-edged sword. It's a win-win. So I love that. Thank you, Mark. And very shortly we will find out who the lucky recipients are, and we will welcome, darlings, 5 more channel members. Oh, now then, I've just thought about another little goal. Now, do you remember we all get... Hang on, let me just finish talking about that chicken burger thing, because I do genuinely like this, right? So you've got your 40 or 50p chicken fillet thing. You've chucked it in oven. You've turned it over like what you're supposed to do, and you've cooked it. You've got your nice floury white bun, loads of lettuce, as fine as you can chop it, proper julienne. So not short, a long chop, but really, really, really fine, and shove a massive pile of lettuce on the bottom story of the bun, and then bung on some mayonnaise, darlings. Make your own or get a good shop bought one, maybe with a hint of chili or a touch of garlic. Squirt that all in the lettuce. Bang your chicken fillet thing on. Bang the roof of the bun on, and you'll have made some homemade French fries, obviously, because, you know, why wouldn't you? Do them in the oven with the chicken fillet thing. That's what I do. Lovely homemade French fries, nicely seasoned, and that's a really nice thing, and I haven't had it for ages, and now I want it, and I will have it very soon, darlings. I'll just interject with another voice note, and it's the lovely John. Let's see what he's got to say for himself.
Good evening, Jason. I hope everyone is well in Boaty world. Just a quick note to say that everything's going okay on my end. Just had a few personal things to address and sort out. Apart from that, I'm feeling okay and hope everyone is well. And I will speak to you all very soon. Bye for now.
Oh, thank you, John, and lovely to hear from you. And you sounded, if you don't mind my saying so, quite chipper and upbeat. And that is really good to hear. Really good to hear. Glad that you're keeping that head above water there. So that was Amy's lunch anyway, and I do recommend that to you. It's something I really enjoy, and I'm gonna. Here is my pledge. Here is my pledge. Literally, that is going on the menu for next week. I will. That is definitely going. It's a great thing, darlings, and it's not expensive. That's one of my meals for under £1 that you can do, right? So let's figure it out. I'm sure that you can get the 4. I'm sure Sainsbury's do 4 of those chicken fillet steaky breadcrumby things. I'm sure that certainly when they're on offer, £1.60, something like that. So let's call that 40p per chickeny thing, right? Oh, will this lurgy never leave me alone? So 40p for your chickeny thing. Now 4 buns, Sainsbury's own brand. How much are 4 buns? 80p, should we say? 80p. Sainsbury's do an own brand one, Stammering Street or something. 80p, I would say. You're bound to, and if you can get them at the end of the day when they're on offer, you'll get them for loads less. But let's look at worst case scenario. 80p, so that, oh God. So that's 20p each. So we're up to 60p. Right, a potato po to make your French fries. 20p maximum. 20p for a single bacon spud. That's 80p. So that leaves you 20 pence for a bit of lettuce and a bit of mayonnaise. Now, oh God. Now, obviously, you're not going to get a lettuce and a thing of mayonnaise for 20p. But if you break it down, the amount of lettuce and mayonnaise that you would use on this, that's that's only going to be 20p's worth or less. So there you go. That is an amazing meal for less than £1. And I'm going to make that into a new series. I've kind of been around the edges of it before, but meals for less than £1. Oh, sorry about that. And I really want to eat one of those now. So that's going on the menu next week. Maybe, God, don't, I mean, no, maybe Thursday. Maybe that'll be a Thursday meal. But, oh, for God's sake. Dear, oh dear. Excuse me. Oh, God above. Oh, it's left me all lightheaded, that is. Isn't it amazing how your lunches get booked up? See, I was just thinking about when to have that for lunch, and I'm going to have it, and I'm going to film it, and it is going to be one of my nice meals for less than £1 that are easy to cook and not very healthy, but, you know, not too bad. And so I was thinking, when can I have that for lunch? Well, tomorrow is Boaty's Saturday brunch. Sunday is going to be, you know, the old beef and Yorkshire pudding Sunday roast, and I'm still planning to live stream that. Monday is out and about. Tuesday is normally Momo, although I could do the chicken burger thing Tuesday. Oh, except that I won't have been to the shop to buy the bits, will I? So maybe I can't do that on Tuesday. Maybe it will be Momo and chutney. Then Wednesday is going to be midweek roast stroke steak day. I'm planning to do steak on a Wednesday, different types of steak, different accompaniments, and make that a film. So Steak Wednesday will become a thing, but that depends on me being able to buy a steak. So it'll be Steak Wednesday or midweek mini roast. And then, yeah, so maybe Thursday should be the, maybe Thursday should be the meal for under £1 day. £1 lunch Thursday, we could call it, something like that. And the first one I'll do will be that chicken burger. There we go. See, we're coming up with a plan now, darlings. This is what they call brainstorming, when we get together and we come up with these fabulous ideas. Wonderful. Oh, now then, while I think about it, talking about videos, obviously we know now that Mr. George Rogerbotty has left the yard. Had a chat with Mustard on the phone today. Now, it's something that needed to happen, but it is a bit sad, but I have got the plan going forwards, and it's going to be a better plan for the community. You all know what it is. I'm going to make a camper van or small motorhome happen somehow. And that will be the venue for the community lunches, or Mustard and Boaty do lunch with, or whatever. But it can also be mobile. And God, I'm so sorry about this, darling. My God, professional broadcasting with the Reverend Boaty blowing his brains out into a tissue slightly off camera. I'm obviously having some form of allergic reaction to the goat's testicles, aren't I? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Rogerbotty, videos and whatnot. So I haven't made a video today, darlings, because tomorrow I'm going to mark the passing, not in a totally sad way, of Rogerbotty. Hopefully he's gone on to pastures new and he will have a happier life than he did in the yard. And, but Rogerbotty will live on. There will be a George Rogerbotty II. I will make absolutely sure and certain of that. Another pledge, another Boaty's World pledge, darlings. So yeah, that'll happen. But tomorrow, Sean always tells me that people don't search, people don't go through your back catalogue. Oh God, sorry, I've just thought about having a rummage through somebody's back catalogue. Stop it, Boaty. So it occurred to me that we should mark Rogerbotty's passing, and some of you newer viewers won't know the beginning of Rogerbotty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reissue some of the first Rogerbotty videos. So I'll just repost them with the titles Remembering Rogerbotty, so that those of you who haven't seen it, and there will be some of you who haven't seen it, you can watch the videos where we first tried to collect him and failed, and then actually collected him, and the first lunch in him, something like that. I thought I'd try and put 2 or 3 up tomorrow. If you, oh God, now I'm getting the wine burps. If you've seen them before, you can ignore them or watch them again, but I think they will be new to a lot of people. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Remembering Rogerbotty. I do want to mark his passing. It was we got Rogerbotty with the very best of intentions, and like a lot of things, it didn't work out the way we planned. Because the problem with all the stuff that Mustard and I wanted to do together, and still want to do together, and plan to do together, they just turned out not to be viable when we only see each other once a week at best, and there's all that distance between us. So, it was all done with honourable intentions, and we did plan to carry everything through, but the logistics turned out to be not conducive. So, but that's okay. We just need to tweak them. That's all. And the camper van will be perfect. I can rock up to the yard in the camper van of a Monday. We can do a lunch in the camper, takeaway lunch, or we could even cook in there. That was something we were always planning to do the cook-offs, film them or do live streams with them or whatever. And then, but then we can expand it. So then on the Monday night, I bugger off somewhere in the camper van, park up somewhere, and either just chill out on my own, or park up somewhere where some of you guys can come round and we can have a drink or a meal or something in the old camper and get a bit of community Nicki Minaj, that sort of thing. It'll be fun. It'll be a step forward. Anyway, let's move on with some comments. The celebrations sound wonderful, says Amy. Live male goat, what? Live male goats with testicles absolutely stink, says Bad Book. So God knows what they taste like. Well, in the right curry sauce, fabulous. Good evening, lovely people, says Diane Sturdy, and good evening to you. Peter P says, Bad Books, I wouldn't recommend tasting a live goat's testicles. Mark Lyon says, a Lebanese night at Vadim's nightclub I was DJing at. Half a roasted lamb stuffed with spaghetti, and I learned it's a staple Lebanese dish. Sounds good. Matron is giving you the number to send a voice note on. Thank you, Matron. Fun Stuff 24 has joined us. Good evening to you. Poke Hunters 100. Dinner was chicken casserole and potatoes. Marvellous. Mustard says, apparently, Radiohead have a new album all about cooking with PCs. It's called Saute Computer. Dear God, go Go and sit in the corner and think about what you've just said. 39 watching, says Matron. Just one more and I will start posting links. Well, there are 44 watching now, Matron, so hopefully you've cracked on with the links about 20 minutes ago. I'm just way behind on the comments, as per usual. No, we've never met, mate. We'll try and sort that, says Steve. That would be brilliant. Fingers crossed that the YouTube AI interprets wonkers correctly. Eek. Yeah, indeed. 40 in chat. Time to chuck out the links, says Matron. Bear with. Oh, and then whose channel does she put out first? Her own. Charity begins at home, doesn't it, Matron? Followed by her sister. I think we can see where this is going, can't we? Oh, and Andrew says, before anyone else gets in first, Boaty, pound your box. We'll do that in a sec, Andrew. Don't let me forget. Steve says, met Steve W. a fair few times on our motorbikes, RIP. Be interesting to meet a few of those names you mentioned. It would be great, wouldn't it? We need to set something up. I set up a Facebook group about the Power Washers reunion, and it all just kind of fizzled out. But everybody was up for it in theory. Have you ever been to a school reunion, asks Amy. Well, me personally, no, I haven't. But a year ago yesterday, then my best friend from school came from Australia to visit me and sat just there. And we had lunch here at Windy Bottom and spent the day together and had an amazing chat. And I can't remember, I think I made a bit of a video about it as well. So that's the closest I've got to a school reunion. Oh, and when I was about 23 or something like that, I slept with my French teacher, who I always fancied like mad when I was at school. So I don't know if that counts as a school reunion, but it was very pleasant indeed, I must say. Matron has thrown out Captain Mustard's channel. Talking of Harry Enfield, says Steve, I watched men behaving badly tonight, including Series 1. He was terrible in that. Thankfully, he left and Neil Morrissey got cast. Yeah. Oh, Matron is now bunging out Sean from the Valleys channel. Yeah, he really needs more subscribers. He's down to his last 60,000. Actually, he does need subscribers because he's about to hit 60,000. So, and it's an amazing channel. So, if you don't watch Sean's videos, have a look at them. Have a look at them, and you might just love them. One of my biggest pleasures is that voice from the valleys, the voice from home. Not allowed to talk about GNUs, says Barry. Apparently not, mate. I was trying to find out why I keep getting demonetized. So I actually checked the rules, and that's one of them. Discussion of firearms in any way, shape, or form is a big no-no. Those cake suckers, fund those ear holes. I agree wholeheartedly. Emma says, Carol Ann's video today. Did anybody else fully expect her to just strip off in her card at the end? Just seemed really weird with her remaining fully clothed throughout a video. I haven't seen all of it. I watched the beginning and then I ran out of time. So I didn't know if she'd remain fully clothed or not. But having appeared on the live stream and sent in a voice note, oh, as well as being engaged to me, obviously, she is now a fully fledged community member. So we support her public nudity, don't we? Boaty always sounds surprised to see me here, says Mustard. Yeah, basically. Yeah. He's just pleasantly amazed, Mustard, says Matron. I know how busy you are, mate. I know how busy you are. Oh dear. Emma will sort out your fuzzy dice, Boaty, says Peter P. Bush oysters, says Andy. Oh, we are getting to the gifted memberships. Oh, right. Now I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to savor this. Let's hope some really good people got them. Thank you again, Mark. That's incredibly generous. Let's see who got them. Oh, right. Perfect. Number 1, Amy. A relatively recently joined member of the community, but so supportive. Loads of interaction. So, Amy, I'm delighted that you got a channel membership. A name I don't recognize, Rig Pig. But obviously a supporter of the live streams. Otherwise, wouldn't have been gifted. So, welcome to channel membership to you also, and let us know who you are. We'd love to meet you. And then these are perfect. We've got Sophie, Neil, Sophie, bless her. Got a membership. Pingu Concord. And talking about Rogerbotty, let us not forget that Pingu Concord has been a massive supporter from day one. He's not on the live streams as much as he used to be because his working hours changed, and he has to be up a lot earlier now. But he did ping me a comment to say that he always watches them on catch up, and he misses them. But he's been a massive supporter from day one. And talking about Rogerbotty, Rogerbotty came courtesy of Pingu Concord. Pingu arranged Rogerbotty. He found Rogerbotty on a Facebook Marketplace advert, paid for it, bless his heart, and we went and collected it, as you will see tomorrow on the video, if you haven't seen already. So couldn't be a more perfect channel member. So and the final one went to Gary Angel. So welcome to 5 new or returned channel members. And Mark, thank you for your generosity in making it happen. Still 6.63 subscribers, says Mark. Has it been capped? YouTube are still doing a cull on my subscriber list. I thought it had finished. I went down to 6637, and then more people subscribed, and I went back up. And then tonight, YouTube had yet another cull and took me back into the 63. So that's now about 50 subscribers that have been taken in 48 hours or 72 hours. I wouldn't normally notice it so much, but I was building up to hitting 6666, and we were all guessing when it was going to happen. And it would have happened, it would have already happened by now, easily, except that, as I say, YouTube, periodically, they do a cull, and any channels that have been closed or are believed to be bots or are just inactive, they just get wiped off. And sometimes YouTube are not perfect, or their bots aren't perfect, and it frequently happens that subscriptions get removed, and they're people that didn't want their subscription removed. They haven't watched for a while because they've been ill or they've been traveling or something, and they have to resubscribe. That does happen quite a lot. But yeah, with their normal impeccable timing, YouTube have had a right old cull. So for the 48 or 72 hours, my subs have been going backwards rather than forwards. But that's okay. That's okay. As I said before, subscribers are kind of vanity anyway, in a way. It's about, oh, now then, that's something I need to tell you. I need to gloat. And I'll do it quickly because time is marching on. But something important happened today. Now, obviously, Mustard's channel is in a different league to mine. It's been going longer. He's been going 18 months longer than I have. He's more popular than I am. So we do a regular stats off when we compare our analytics. And of course, Mustard beats me on everything. He used to be 10 times me, then he was 5 times me, and then 3 times. And then we got to the point where if I was lucky, he might only be double my figures. And that's everything. Views, watch hours, income, everything, subscribers, everything. We did a stats off on the phone today, and for the first time ever, I beat him on one. And I can't tell you how sweet that was. Now, admittedly, he's not been putting out as many videos lately, but, you know, that's his lookout. I beat him on one. He thrashed me on all of the others, but I beat him on a really good one as well. I beat him on the number of watch hours in the last 28 days. And watch hours are important because watch hours are the statistic above all that will dictate your income, because you can have loads and loads of views, but they might have only watched for 5 seconds and it'll still be a view. Whereas watch hours, that's a really important one. Obviously, in order to qualify for monetization, you need to get 4,000 watch hours within 12 months, within a year. Now, Mustard's watch hours in the last 28 days, so you need 4,000 in a year to monetize. Mustard's watch hours in the last 28 days alone were 5,900. Mine, 6,000. Yes, finally I beat him on something. Can't tell you how satisfying that was. And that can't be fiddled, that can't be tweaked. And Mustard told me to do this. He said, bang on about it in the live stream. Just whatever anybody says, just keep bringing it back to that. And I completely forgot about it until this little train of thought led me onto it. But yeah, that was very satisfying because you can't fiddle your watch hours. It's so yes, that was a lovely moment. That was a lovely moment. And I bet you he did say, don't get used to it, matey. So he'll probably go back to putting a video out every day now, so that to make sure that he beats me. But no. This could be the way of things to come. I know he's my best mate and everything, but I'm a man and I'm an ex-athlete, and men are competitive. Athletes are competitive. I am incredibly competitive. And it's like in Formula One motor racing. Every driver's immediate goal is to beat their teammate. So Mustard's like my teammate. And all I want to do, my biggest YouTube ambition, is to beat him. And Yeah, so I've done it on one metric. Now I need to work my arse off so that I can beat him on all of the others as well. He says it'll never happen. Watch this space. It might. Anyway. Hooray, says Emma. Some lovely members won the memberships that were kindly gifted by community legend Mark. And Mark is going to be on the list of community legends. No question about that. Oh, and then Matron says, Caroline is our most recent channel blend. She's got a knockers. And she's managed to get engaged to the Boaty himself, and then there's the link to the channel. Thank you, Mark, says Amy. I don't understand what will happen to me now. Well, things become available to you, Amy. You have the option of staying in my guest cupboard. You get the options of a meticulously planned breakfast, a Momo and chutney lunch, a staff curry supper. I can't remember what else. I think you might get cake as well. Somebody will tell you. I can't remember what I've promised people. Ian Hully says it's Friday, it's 5 to 5, and it's crackerjack, and I'm very late. Have I missed much? Nah, just the normal crap. Matron's bunged out the link to my Facebook group. Oh, and Emma says, Amy, you're now entitled to sleep at Boaty's house and eat Momo after midnight and meticulously planned. Yeah, there you go. There you go. When it says that the perks include jelly, trifle, and party games, are we talking about the naked twister that was planned for the community camping trip? I forgot about that. We were planning naked twister, weren't we? We'll do that in the camper. Oh, membership sounds like quite an adventure, says Amy. Gesundheit, says Peter P. 7 sneezes equals an orgasm. Boaty is allergic to us, says Emma. Sneezes, says Matron. 1's a wish, 2's a kiss, 3's a letter, 4 something's better. Or if he sneezes 7 times, I can't read that out. I think Boaty's having a nosegasm now. Move the pledge, allergic to lemons, nose trumpet. He blows his nose like an old man. Matron says, for goodness sake, that nose trumpet has made me laugh too much. Foghorn alert, says Chaz. The elephants are restless tonight, says Mark. I'll name that tune in 1. Chaz Brown is with us. Hi, Matron and Inner Scrotum. FYI, says Mark Lyons, did you fund my wife's sketch on YouTube? 1 minute. Search Harry Enfield, Bad Fellas. Yeah, that was it, and it's brilliant. Too much self-pleasing leads to excessive sneezing. Old wives' tale, says Emma. Yeah, well, you'd know. I rarely sneeze, says Steve, so it can't be true. Oh, dear. Oh, Simone is here. Gosh, Simone, you're on a late one. Oh, and Matron's plugging her channel for the 2nd time. That hanky looks well used, more like a wanky. Goodbye and amen, Rogerbotty. Yeah. Please play the Rogerbotty song one more time, Boaty, says Simone. I was going to do it the other night, and it was too difficult to find it. I'll put it on the video tomorrow. I did say I was going to dig it out, didn't I? Let me have a very quick look. What time is it? Let me have a very quick look. Right, it'll be in here somewhere, won't it? Oh, not that one. Oh, that's the same one. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, not that one again. Oh, could be this one. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know where it is. Oh, I forgot I had that picture. Oh, dear me. I'm going to look at that when the live stream finishes. No, I'm going to have to dig it out and put it on tomorrow's video. You will hear the Rogerbotty music several times, I promise. Isn't it against YouTube policies to re-upload, says the M11? Not as far as I'm aware. I would love a clear, no talking over version of the Rogerbotty songs. You're allowed to re-upload, aren't you? Why would that be against policies? I'm annoyed I can't find the Rogerbotty one now. It's in a shared album somewhere. Oh, those are nice. Lovely. Ooh. Oh, not that one again. Oh. Mr. George Rogerbotty. Mr. Rogerbotty. Mr. George Rogerbotty. Mr. Rogerbotty. Mr. George Rogerbotty.
Name's Rogerbotty. Mr. George Rogerbotty.
There you go. There you go. And now I know where it is. You can go in the video tomorrow. Oh dear. Emma, what are you on? Can't stop nose blowing means tinkle is growing. Oh dear. If the camper is rocking, don't go knocking. In the old Denise Van Sexual, right, spoke Dingo. I haven't watched Plot for ages. Fit a couple of those swivel seats into the front of one of the fleet to use as a makeshift lunch location. You know, I was thinking about that. I was genuinely thinking about that today. I used to have a Ford Galaxy. I bought it when I was with Chinese Madam because she wanted to transport Chinese people from the airport to the university and vice versa, and overcharged them massively, which she invariably did. And it got me to thinking about, if you couldn't afford a camper, then you could get something like a Galaxy or similar with the old swivel seats and fashion a table to put in the middle, turn the seats round, fashion a table to put in the middle, and then you've got the other seats there, and you'd have a kind of dining area, wouldn't you? I genuinely thought about that today. I thought, you know, worst case scenario in the short term, yeah, get a 7-seater. Couldn't do it with anything that I've got now. But if managed to flog them or swap them or whatever, and get a cheapo 7-seater where you've got captain's chairs in the front, like a Ford Galaxy, and yeah, you could make a kind of lunch mobile, something like that. I had thought of that. Might go down that route. Might have a little look at that, because I know a few people who, when Chinese Madam buggered off, well, that's not fair to her. She didn't bugger off. She didn't want to go. I kicked her out. But I had that Ford Galaxy, and my plan was to turn it into a day camper. But then it failed its MOT on welding, and I didn't have anybody to do any welding at that point. And somebody wanted to buy it who did have somebody who could do welding, so I sold it. But yeah, that was a plan with that, and it got me thinking today that something like that could be a good workaround as a lunchmobile until I could find a way to actually afford a proper camper thing. You know, just somewhere where you could comfortably eat a takeaway lunch in and be dry and warm, and stick a camera onto the windscreen and you could still film it. So yeah, that would be enough. Who came up with that idea? Oh, Andrew. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. His tinkle will choke a donkey after his nose-blowing efforts this evening. Oh, that's good, says Emmix. I'll be visiting him soon. Don't worry, says Peter P. One opening of the fridge door and it'll be back to normal. Oh, and Matron has put a link to a Brit called Wilfred. Everybody else's favourite video. I thought it was silly. Fucking hell, Emma's on a roll. Nose blowing like a trumpet. Boaty's had crumpet. Old wives' tale. Yeah. Oh, dear. You'll probably get a claim against your school now after shagging your French teacher. Hashtag me too, says Steve. Oh, Matron, don't put those links up. Matron, don't put links up to anything to do with the caravan, because I'm reposting those as tomorrow's videos. Oh, she's put that one up as well. Oh, don't look at them. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. I'm reposting them tomorrow as remembering Rogerbotty. Ignore those links. Ignore those links. I did say I was putting them up. Don't spoil it. No, you can't, Emma. Oh, God. Oh, Buddy's got to head out. Ta-da for now. Supper time. I'm not reading any of those out. It's time I buggered off. Oh, I haven't pounded the box. I need to do that. Don't watch the links to the caravan video. Watch them tomorrow when I put them out freshly. £1, £1. Hooray. Another pound towards my birthday night at the Grand Hotel in Llandinner. I, for one, says John, will miss Rogerbotty, as I've had the privilege of having had lunch in there twice and enjoyed it a lot. Thank you, Mustard and Boaty, for having me. Oh, you're welcome. Matron says, I'm privileged to have been in the caravan 3 times, and I trust George will rise like a phoenix into something better and easier for community shenanigans. Oh, Simone says you can set an old video to rerun as a premiere. Ah, interesting. You know which other song I missed? The DDD theme tune. What was that? DDD. Oh, DDD. Trying to think what that was. Oh, Dish of the Day. Is it? No. Okay, I'm confused. Everybody's going off to sleep anyway. Toyota Previa, like I had before. Yep, that would be perfect. Boaty, do check you're allowed to upload previously uploaded content. I've done it before with no problems. I could always delete the old ones. Oh, Debbie Does Dallas. Yes. Yeah, we need to, you're right. I love that. We need to get that back in on some videos as well, don't we? Oh, maybe I'll play that as intro music for the daily diaries. I miss that as well. Some of the old stuff I really do miss. I tell you what, darlings, let's call that one a night at that, shall we? It's coming to 1:45. I need to eat and sleep, so I'm not going to talk any sense at this time of night, am I? Thank you for joining me tonight. Do enjoy the Rogerbotty content tomorrow. And what else is there? Happy Dessera. Oh, yeah, Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah, we definitely need to get that back on. No copyright on that either. Let me just have a quick flick through. Oh, well, Jimmy's left the stream. My Googling says you're not allowed to re-upload a previously uploaded video. Oh, okay. Right, well, I'd better check that out then. Presumably, if I delete the old one, why would they have a problem with that? I'll double check it. It's really late. I need eats and sleeps, and I'm sure you all do too. So thank you for joining me tonight. Massive thanks to Mark for the gifted memberships. Welcome to all you new channel members. Thank you, John. See, I'm falling apart. Thank you, John, for 10 months of channel membership support. Thank you to all of you who sent in voice notes and all of you who have stayed awake to join me for tonight. Join me tomorrow if you can, same time, same place, 11:30, Saturday Night Live. Oh, I think, haven't I got a thing to play you out? Hold on.
Thank you for joining Mr. Boaty live from the Peak District. If you've been affected by anything in this program, phone the Samaritans. We will see you back here tomorrow night. Thank you and good night.
There you go. On that note, darlings, I am going to say good night. I'm going to get off. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to get a shower. Then I'm going to get something to eat. And then I'm going to get some sleepies. And I'm going to check to see if I'm allowed to re-upload my own videos. I can't possibly see why not. But, you know, this is YouTube and I don't want to get demonetized again. So thank you for the heads up. And I will check it out most carefully. Please don't delete the old vids, rebrand them as a premiere. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Yeah. All right, darlings, have a safe and peaceful night. Have the best day that you can tomorrow. Take every little bit of joy that you can from it, anywhere and anywhere that you possibly can. Oh, yeah. And above all, take really good care of yourselves. And hey, if you're lucky enough to have people who care about you or who you care about, hell, take really good care of them as well. And on that note, Pachoo and indeed, Bosh.